container from Oregon. There's my bowling ball, my bag, and my shoes are pretty much shot. We've had a little bit of water damage on some of these, so we got them laid out, trying to dry out some. And then this area, here's the mechanical room. So I've got my PEX tubing. We've got our house water heater, the pump, pressure tanks, filtration system, and of course, me being me, I have a black urinal to go into my office area. And then here is these are solar power. So we only have 8 of the 12 panels hooked up, and that's where it comes into the ridge cap right here on this one, and then the other one is right there. So we're gonna have 2 more stacks on the back half up here, and because the one that we bought only came with 12, but the combiner box allows for a total of 16 connections. And then a fun fact I found out the hard way is that the red means that it's on. Yeah. Whenever you flip it down, it's green. And I thought green meant that you were good to touch it. Well, I got hit with 75 volts of DC current. So here's our all-in-one solar charger. It charges, does everything else. So right now we got our 120, and the power coming in from the battery is 53 volts. So we've got our nice little batteries down there. And then this sucker here is a huge 160 amp DC breaker. And you just about have to have those, because just touching these wires together to bolt them will cause a nice spark. And then this here's my power distribution center. So we've got the wires coming from here, come into here, and then get distributed through all these terminal blocks. Right now we only have the one connected. So there's our actual breaker system. So we got a 40 amp system in here, and right now it's just the refrigerators connected down there. So I can run each one of these one at a time without having to worry about, you know, any kind of power, because it's already hot. So as long as the breaker's down, I can come straight in, and I already got all the holes in the floor drilled for them. We're working on getting water into here. But, yeah, so there's all the floor that Alex and I had purchased last year, and we had up here, and it just with essentially one-man team, a mom helping, and the rain, it took too long to get the floor down or to get the roof on. But now we do have the roof on. It's been quite lovely. And there's my little dog Loki. So yeah, out of all the panels that we got, we had one that was essentially a fatality. So, and I'm pretty sure this wasn't done by us, and if I had opened them in Oregon, we might have been able to get a new one. But it looks like it got hit right here and dropped by shipping. So I don't know if that was from Amazon or from UPS, but we didn't catch it for almost a year. So I've got the 3 panels on top of our storage building back there, and that's what's powering all my system. So I'm just going to be ordering a couple of panels at a time. Oh, I know. This is kind of fun, but because we really don't have a flat area yet for water catchment, but we need to get water out here so we can start running stuff. So I did a redneck water catchment, and we bought this pool at $79 from Amazon, and it's a 10-foot pool, holds 1,200 gallons, It comes with 3 1¼ ports for the pump and filters and stuff, and then it comes with a garden hose connection for a drain line. So I'm going to run PEX from the drain up to the pump, and then put in a overflow system to divert the water. And we put this pool down and laid it out on Monday night, and it was filled with 1,100 gallons of water Tuesday morning from the gutters. And so I disconnected them because, well, I don't have an overflow yet, and I didn't like how they looked because we had them coming out and coming back towards the house up there, and with the clear span that we have, it just doesn't look good. So I'm just going to bring these downspouts straight down the front and then come underneath and come across to the tanks. And yesterday, whenever we got here, I saw water kind of leaking out the side over there, and both my downspouts were clogged with leaves and sticks. So we shot out about 100 gallons of water. That downspout there disconnected and was just flapping with the amount of the water that was coming out of it. It was pretty crazy. So as you can see, everything over here just grows way too fast, so it's just hard to work and keep up with it. But this is the original dwarf Cavendish. And I don't know, a month ago or so, we came out here and we found like the leaves curled up and looked, and there is a banana moth that lays down a grub, and that grub curls up a banana leaf and just starts going to town on them. So I've been kind of keeping an eye on these. And then this one here's my pride and joy. This is our apple banana. And you can see another leaf coming up through the center right there. But I love this tree. This just, I don't know, this always screamed Hawaii to me, these banana trees. We're going to plan on getting a couple more of those. Unfortunately, the one avocado tree that we bought last year, it's just didn't quite make it between all the sun and water, sun and water, sun and water. There's some anthuriums, and this is that is ginger, and there's our baby lime tree. It had a bunch of little flowers on it. I don't know if they all got blown off from the last storm we had. The lily koi over here that we got one passion fruit off of it dried up. But then there's our lime tree, or sorry, lemon. It's our lemon tree. You know, we've got one lemon on it. And I mean, that's kind of where we're at. And we got, you know, these stupid flowers everywhere. But, you know, there we go. These are orchids. I think they're called bamboo orchids. But they kind of grow everywhere. There's so many different orchids, and it's weird that there's actually seasons here. Last time we were in Hilo, the monkey pod trees at the ocean side all had their leaves missing. And they're all growing back now, so even here in Hawaii, there is a fall season, and it's just recently. Oh, and I finally replaced all 4 tires of my Jeep. That 4-inch bolt finally did enough damage that the air just wasn't holding anymore, so I had to go do that. We've got a couple of runs that we got to make, and well, yeah, it's coming along nicely. It's just taking a lot longer. You just don't realize how hard it is doing this with 2 people. And there's my homemade bird feeder. I need a video of that in the morning, because that's pretty impressive seeing these guys come out here. And yeah, that's it for now. So I'll try to get a little bit better on the updating. It's just it's just hard trying to juggle everything. All right, later.